Welcome back. Right after we ring in the new year, there is a fantastic tournament coming to Kamloops, KIBIHT, an annual tournament, but this is the first time it's been played in January. Normally it's in the spring. Joining us today, we have Brendan Semchuk, who is the captain of the Tier 1 team that's playing from Kamloops, the Jardine Bantam Blazers. And on the far side of me, we have Jackson Reed, captain of the Tier 2 Players Bench Raiders. It's lovely to have you guys here. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And then sitting in the middle, like a rose between two thorns, Ted Kowalski. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Good.
Thank you
And you're
Thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. Official chair, KIBIHT chair? That's your official title, rather? Good. So how are things going? I know we're going to ask the boys some questions here. They're busily preparing for what's going to be a fantastic 5 days. How are things going from your standpoint?
Marvelous. We have the greatest group of directors, organizers, volunteers are jumping on board. We've got young hockey players that are taking part as team assistants, as scorekeepers, as clock people. We've got a great following of sponsors, especially Tim Hortons, because it is a Tim Hortons KIBIHT. We're this year, which is a first, I believe, is we're giving away a brand new truck from Zimmer Wheaton.
Very nice.
And that's open to anyone who comes down to the rink.
Let's talk to these boys. You guys must be excited. We talked in the green room quickly. You guys have done the KIBIHT tournament once before, right?
Yeah.
And so, Brendan, tell me a little bit about your experience. You're both Kamloops boys.
Yeah.
You're the captain of the team. Are you feeling good going into this tournament?
Yeah, it's a great experience. I put in it last year, and it's good putting against some of the top players in North America. It's also good having your friends and family there to support you.
Absolutely. It's nice that it's here. Tell me this, where do the teams come from? It's not just our region, is it? It's quite far away.
Well, it's many top teams. Some are coming from Alaska, Kelowna, Penticton, and Langley.
Fantastic. While we're talking to you guys, we can roll on some of the footage. These shots taken from a game last year. I'm not sure if you guys are in this game or not, but maybe I'll take this opportunity to also ask Jackson. Again, you're the captain of the Players Bench Raiders. How are you feeling going into this? This is your second kick at the can, too.
Yeah, it's a great tournament. You know, it's awesome to be playing in it again. We're quite prepared, practice all the time, and just ready to go.
Lots of scouts at this tournament. Does that make you nervous on any level, or do you just play the game and whatever happens, happens?
Try not to focus too much about who's in the stands, just focus on the game, that's about it.
Okay, where are the furthest teams coming from?
Your furthest team would be Alaska, Spokane, Seattle. There's teams from the coast, POE, OHA from the Okanagan, Alberta. Got a really good assortment.
And I know in years past there have been some fairly big names that have been in this tournament before. Perhaps you can list some of them. I know the last time we were on talking about this, Mayor Peter Millibar was in KIBIHT,
That's
right?
correct.
And who are some of the big NHL stars that have come out of that?
Well, ask these guys who their favorites are.
Who are your favorites, Brendan?
One of my favorites is Mario Lemieux. Some of my favorites are also Kamloops boys, Joe Hicketts, Ryan Gropp, Chad Butcher, Nick Chizowski. And they're well on their way for their careers. So.
Absolutely. Jackson, what about you?
The main one is Dion Phaneuf.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the captain of the Habs?
No.
No, I got it wrong. Hey, I tried. But for you guys, this is an awesome team building experience. You're getting great playing in. What happens after KIBIHT then? You sort of go back to the season, but this is the big thing for the year for you guys, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we have provincials too after that, so.
Good for you. Excellent. Anything else you guys want to pass on? Any information about this tournament and the details involved in the 5 days?
We're having our core is at Mac Island, which is, everyone comments on what a great facility it is.
And it is, truly.
That's correct. And this year, because the Blazers are out of town, we're using Interior Savings Center. We're using a Memorial Arena, which is supposed to have some of the best ice going. And then our playoff rounds will all go back down, especially after the first round, they'll go back to Mac Island. And that's where everything is going to be centered.
Fantastic. Now, you have to tell me which team is Dion Phaneuf with so that I feel better about this.
Toronto, I believe.
That's right. It's the Maple Leafs. He's the captain of the Leafs, right? Okay, we got that straightened out. You guys, thank you for being here. I hope that both of your teams do very well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Fantastic. If you would like more information, KIBIHT.com is where you can go to find out a little bit more detail about what is going on over the course of the 5 days. We're back in 2 minutes.